Well,
Can we?
oh, you can't really see it now, can you? But they're white. We're in Kentucky. We are. What was the name of the nearest town? Oh, let me look.
Green.
Oh yeah, we've already been through Bolling Green. I'll tell you the nearest town. Our nearest address. Anyway, they're burning the trees along the side of the road. They're clearing it over here. I'm going to zoom you. Don't think I'm crashing. It must be widening the highway.
Yeah, so they're burning up all our wonderful winter firewood.
Teepee poles. Kindling. Look, it's red soil. So this is Kentucky. Our nearest address, we don't have one. We did go through Bolling Green. And we are near exit 48 on I-65 North. And the exit goes to 255 and Brownsville and Park City exits. So the turnoff toward those places is in a mile. There, did that tell you? And now you've got it? Google it. I don't know. I-65 coming up to exit 48. There. So that's Kentucky. The green grass of home. It's good. There's Mammoth Cave National Park, Diamond Caverns. Now, if we were not on a time constraint, I would just go there. But you know, the trouble with taking a break early in the day is that you end up with a lot of driving to do at night. I don't like to have a push at night. I like to stop when I'm tired. But when I went to the Florida coast, I went to the Gulf Coast last summer, and not this past summer, but last year. We did a tour all the way along, went straight down in Georgia to the coast, and then we went all along to New Orleans. I wanted to check out the oil spill because I was hearing so much about it. So I videoed it, so it's all there on video. There's millions of videos of it. Dozens, hundreds. Anyway, so Mary and I were traveling along, and expected to be gone a week, but we were gone about 17 days because we'd see interesting things and have to go visit. We had to take our alligator ride in the swamp. Cave City 6.
Oh, see how high up they're working? I wonder if they'd take that whole thing down. That's an awful lot of rock and trees to move.
I am woman. Hear me roar. I could move that mountain. I just need a few sticks of dynamite. Where could I get dynamite? Then I need to use a drill. Could probably rent one of those cement drills, right? You could rent a cement drill probably from a rental place. Go up there and you could drill some holes with your cement drill. You could pop a stick of dynamite in, attach to it a little piece of wire, very long piece of fuse, and then you could come down off the mountain and then just light them. See, I could move that mountain. You could too. We can do difficult things, can't we? If men can do it, we can do it. I mean, they could do it. They're not going to chop it up with a backhoe. Right, Barb?
That's right. And that has made me think of a really cute card that I saw this week. It's one of those leaning tree cards. And
Do you want to hold that? You can turn this if you want to.
Okay. And this woman was standing in the forest, arms akimbo on her hips, and it was about the 1920s, and she's saying, if a man makes a statement in a forest where nobody can hear him, is he still wrong? And inside the card it says, well, duh. Yeah, in Kentucky here, we're not into horse country yet.
This is the viewer.
Oh, this is the viewer?
This is what you can look at.
Oh, this is what I can...
Where they
This
see
is where
from.
they see.
So you have to point that at what you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
So it's looking at you.
Oh,
Yeah, this doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
okay.
There. So now they're looking at me. Now they're looking at you.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to show them something, you have to turn this to what you want to show them.
Oh,
and this
then
thing just lets you know what it's seeing.
Okay, okay. Well, they're widening this stretch of the highway because there's a long piece here where there's many caves and tours, and so we're getting into some Kentucky mountains that we weren't sure where they were, but we're approaching the Mammoth Cave area over on our left.
You got a sign on there that says what the
Great
name of the
big
mountain
signs, yeah.
is. South Central Kentucky Cultural Center, Guntown Mountain. Oh, look, a dinosaur. I didn't think they were dinosaurs.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah.
Boy, there's not even a fence. We're in
Oh, and
Jurassic.
mammoths. Look at those mammoths.
Where's the mammoths?
They were behind the dinosaur.
Oh.
And I see they've got a ski lift or something up Guntown Mountain there. Anyway, that's why we've been having the construction, because they want to get more tourists off the highway and into the caves and whatnot. So it'll be a while yet before we get into the Kentucky bluegrass country, where we hope we'll see some wonderful fields of horses. It's a Saturday and we don't have too much traffic yet, so we're having an easy time of driving.
What a relief after yesterday. Yesterday was so difficult. Who picks up all these
Pieces of tires. Oh,
That would be so illegal in Canada to leave garbage like that on the roadside.
I guess they go by so fast and the tire blows apart and they can't stop to pick up.
If you were in Canada, this one guy was driving down the highway, the expressway around Ottawa, and his muffler fell off. And so he called later and said that his muffler had flown off about 10 miles back. And he was told that he could be charged, or he would be charged, for not picking it up. It's your responsibility. You toss it, you pick it up. So these trucks should all be picking up their garbage, but I guess they don't. I guess the taxpayer foots the bill.
Horse Cave is the next one. Kentucky Down Under, American Cave Museum, Horse
Man, we
Cave
should
Theater.
go and do a tour. But no, we're going to keep going.
We're going to keep going.
But I would stop.
Yes. If we had all the time in the world.
I got time. No, I don't. Gotta get home. Gotta get back. If you put this so that you see more sky, it gets the land is dark. If you put it so you see less sky, the land lightens up. Because the camera is adjusting for the light.
Ah, yes. Barb's not adjusting for it's not cleaning the window for us. We'll have to keep it out there.
Yeah, that's because the sun is up.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a shampoo, but I didn't do that. Shampoo the car, needs a bath.
Yes.
I feel rocks make me feel good. Even though they're cold, in the summer I guess they're hot.
Yeah, even in the winter if the sun's shining on them. And they're a strong foundation too.
Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood
from his riven side which flowed
be to me a double cure. Save from wrath that make me pure. When I leave this
I don't know any more verses. It's been too long since I've sung it.
I don't know either. Willem doesn't like that song.
No?
I can't figure out why he doesn't like it. Look at those beautiful rocks over there.
Yeah.
Aren't they just lovely?
And the sun is shining on them, even though it's cloudy overhead.
Look, rest area, next right. These rest areas are not very interesting. We don't have rest areas like these. We have service centers on our 401 in Canada. So you have a pull-off, but you have all kinds of shopping there. These, so far, I've seen, I don't know if that's true for this one, but there's no shopping in them. It's just maps or...
Well, the one at the border of Tennessee and Kentucky had a vending machine place. But
Yeah, just vending machines, but you can't, like, buy
vending machines
souvenirs and...
no, information, road information,
Yeah.
maps and tourist sites around the area.
Isn't it interesting how cars are in packs?
Yeah.
They're always in packs. But you know, I find people are better now. They seem to be, more people are going the speed limit and just, lining up
Yeah.
with nice space between them.
Yeah.
I guess, though, if you get a vehicle going slower than the speed limit, then everybody starts to pile up around it. This is very close to the surface. These trees are growing in the rock.
Yeah.
These up here, I guess that kind of cedar has very shallow roots, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cedars at home do too. They go out over something, and then when they tip over, all the roots they don't have a taproot.
Right. No.
The pines have a taproot, though, right? What is it that
Different
has a
kinds. lands that they lumbered for in Canada in the mid-1800s in Ontario, that the government encouraged settlers to come, and the big lumber barons were clearing all the pines for it was still wooden ships then, and masts and the ships and so on.
White pine?
Yeah, the white pine. And people assumed that that the ground would be good because it grew these giant trees, and they did not, botanists from Britain did not realize that that the white pine had a very shallow root system, that it was just laying in a huge mat across rock. So then when the pioneers came to take advantage of this cleared land, there was nothing left but solid rock under the subsoil.
So what's happened up on top of that hill? Is that a
Looks to me
tornado?
like, I was wondering if it might be a fire.
Munfordsville is where we've been. Okay, I gotta change videos. Goodbye.